Skippers in the wardroom drinking gin. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. I don't mind knocking, but I ain't a-going in. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. Jimmy's laughing like a drain. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. Been looking at the comic cuts again. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. Hey, chicken on a raft on a Monday morning. Oh, what a terrible sight to see. The left toes forward in the dustbin now. Sitting there picking at a chicken on a raft. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. Oh-yo, chicken on a raft. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. Oh-yo, chicken on a raft. They gave me the middle and the forenoon too. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. Now I'm pulling in a whaler's crew. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. Seagull wheeling overhead. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. Oh, to be floating in a feather bed. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. Hey, chicken on a raft on a Monday morning. Oh, what a terrible sight to see. The left toes forward in the dustbin now. Sitting there picking at a chicken on a raft. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. Oh-yo, chicken on a raft. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. Oh-yo, chicken on a raft. An Amazon girl lived in Dumfries. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. She only had kids in 2s and 3s. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. Her sister lives in Maryhill. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. She says she won't, but I think she will. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. Hey, chicken on a raft on a Monday morning. Oh, what a terrible sight to see. That toes forward in the dustbin now. Sitting there picking at a chicken on a raft. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. Oh-yo, chicken on a raft. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. Oh-yo, chicken on a raft. We kissed goodbye on the midnight bus. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. She didn't cry, she didn't fuss. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. Am I the one that she loves best? Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. Or am I just a cuckoo in another man's nest? Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. Hey, chicken on a raft on a Monday morning. Oh, what a terrible sight to see. That toes forward in the dustbin now. Sitting there picking at a chicken on a raft. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. Oh-yo, chicken on a raft. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. Oh-yo, chicken on a raft. I had another girl in Donny B. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. And did she make a fool of me? Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. Her heart was like a buster shower. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. From hot to cold in a quarter of an hour. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. Hey, chicken on a raft on a Monday morning. Oh, what a terrible sight to see. That toes forward in the dustbin now. Sitting there picking at a chicken on a raft. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. Oh-yo, chicken on a raft. Hey-oh, chicken on a raft. Oh-yo, chicken on a raft.
What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning.
Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor early in the morning.
Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning.
We'll put him in a longboat till he's sober, put him in a longboat till he's sober, put him in a longboat till he's sober early in the morning.
Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning.
Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him, stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him, stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him early in the morning.
Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning.
Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter, put him in the bed with the captain's daughter, put him in the bed with the captain's daughter early in the morning.
Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. That's what we do with the drunken sailor, that's what we do with the drunken sailor, that's what we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning. Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises
Give me a spade and I'll give you a hoe.
Ho!
Way-o on the railroad, dirt on my brow but steel in my soul.
Way-o on the railroad, picking up coal and we're picking up speed. Shovel as much as the engine needs. Sweat and blood gonna earn my pay. All the way to Frisco Bay.
Blowing through hills trying to make up time.
Way-o on the railroad,
Ain't nothing gonna stand in the way of our line.
way-o on the railroad, picking up coal and we're picking up speed. Shovel as much as the engine needs. Ain't no slave, but we slave away. All the way to Frisco Bay.
Boss man says that a mile a day's the pace.
Way-o on the railroad,
I'll make two for the look on his face.
way-o on the railroad, picking up coal and we're picking up speed. Shovel as much as the engine needs. Ain't no slave, but we slave away. All the way to Frisco Bay.
They is trying to plan which route is best.
Way-o on the railroad,
Draw a straight line from east to west.
way-o on the railroad, picking up coal and we're picking up speed. Shovel as much as the engine needs. Ain't no slave, but we slave away. All the way to Frisco Bay.
Spare no quarter and we'll spare no man.
Way-o on the railroad,
Just pray we don't run into the Cheyenne.
way-o on the railroad, picking up coal and we're picking up speed. Shovel as much as the engine needs. Sweat and blood gonna earn my pay. All the way to Frisco Bay, picking up coal and we're picking up speed. Shovel as much as the engine needs. Ain't no slave, but we slave away. All the way to Frisco Bay, picking up coal and we're picking up speed. Shovel as much as the engine needs. If I should fall, leave me where I lay. On the railway to Frisco Bay.
A young boy I was, barely out of my home. I stepped to the world with a meaning to roam. I signed with a captain who promised me gold, an adventure to quicken the heart of the bold. For 14 odd years I did struggle alone. For the cause I worked my fingers down to the bone. Saw naught but the scuppers, saw naught of my pay.
That was cast off and sent on my way. Ho! A curse upon you, sorrowful, thick and fast. Your days have been numbered, each hour your last. May the land see your sky turn to swallow you whole, and forever forget what you stole.
I found me some cohorts, the bravest and true. No captain was prouder to call such men crew. They could rally a cry and the battle was won. I'd face off a cannon if they but looked on. The mutinous dogs bound my hands while I slept, swapped their honor for treasures and gold that we kept. Threw me over the side with all kindness I shown. Now I vow to sail always alone. Oh! A curse upon you, sorrowful, thick and fast. Your days have been numbered, each hour your last. May the land see your sky turn to swallow you whole, and forever forget what you stole. I met a fair maiden one round upon shore. I fell for her smile as I'd ne'er done before. I pledged her my world for as long as I lived. I'd have offered her more if I had more to give. My pockets she emptied, still I offered the rest. She obliged and then ripped out the heart from my chest. She sent me adrift free to float to world's end, with a bottle as my only friend. Hey! A curse upon you, sorrowful, thick and fast. Your days have been numbered, each hour your last. May the land see your sky turn to swallow you whole, and forever forget what you stole. Now maybe there's some of you wondering hence, not all parts of my life fit together with sense. If these are your thoughts, allow me to explain. Listen close now, for I will not say it again.
I curse yourself with the doubts that you've shown, for this is my life and I've made it my own. Walk your path and you'll have your own stories in time, till that day I shall drink just to mine. How I curse upon you, sorrowful, thick and fast. Your days have been numbered, each hour your last. May the land see your sky turn to swallow you whole, and forever forget what you stole.
From France we get the brandy, from Martinique the rum. Sweet red Cabernet from Italy does come. But the fairest of them all, me boys, the one to beat the day, is made from apples up the mighty Saguenay. So follow me, lads, 'cause this ain't no grog or ale. 1 pint down, you'll be swinging in the gale. 5 pints, buddy, you'll be shaking in your shoes. We're half seas over on the Jolly Rouge. She's called the Dreadnought Cider, she's proper and she's fine. And when the day is over, sure I wish that she were mine. Or in the dark of winter, or on a summer's eve. Oh, one hand giveth and the other doth receive. So follow me, lads, 'cause this ain't no grog or ale. 1 pint down, you'll be swinging in the gale. 5 pints, bully, you'll be shaking in your shoes. We're half seas over on the Jolly Rouge. So turn your sails over and bring her hard to port. Find that little star and fly straight into the north. The wild sun upon your back, the wind a-blowing free. You're rolling up the river, boys, to Oshikootami. So follow me, lads, 'cause this ain't no grog or ale. 1 pint down, you'll be swinging in the gale. 5 pints, bully, you'll be shaking in your shoes. We're half seas over on the Jolly Rouge. So you can have a Magners and pour it over ice, or you can have a Strongbow if it's sadness that you like. Or join us up the river and we'll set your hearts aglow. And how you'll feel when the real cider starts to flow. So follow me, lads, 'cause this ain't no grog or ale. 1 pint down, you'll be swinging in the gale. 5 pints, bully, you'll be shaking in your shoes. We're half seas over on the Jolly Rouge. So follow me, lads, 'cause this ain't no grog or ale. 1 pint down, you'll be swinging in the gale. 5 pints, bully, you'll be shaking in your shoes. We're half seas over on the shore.
No future was there in London for a poor man's son like me. So I left my home and I went to seek my fortune on the sea. I signed aboard a merchant ship bound for the West Indies, and 6 weeks out we tacked into the winds of piracy. There were sails on the horizon and we tried to make a run, and when we saw that black flag then our running it was done. And when those pirates boarded us, they told us one by one, you can die or join our crew, me boys, time flies when you're having rum.
Time flies when you're having rum, me boys. Time flies when you're having rum. When you're sailing under the black flag and you're firing all your guns. When you take a Spanish treasure ship, you divide by the rule of thumb. The voyage will be over soon enough. Time flies when you're having rum.
With a pistol to my forehead, then my choice was all too clear. I took leave of that merchant ship and became a buccaneer. And though they spared my life, I think that if the truth be told, I joined them for the promise of adventure, rum, and gold. The quartermaster handed me a cutlass and a gun, and as I signed their articles, the captain told me, son, us gentlemen of fortune live life fast and on the run. So step right up and take your share. Time flies when you're having rum.
Time flies when you're having rum, me boys. Time flies when you're having rum. When you're sailing under the black flag and you're firing all your guns. When you take a Spanish treasure ship, you divide by the rule of thumb. The voyage will be over soon enough. Time flies when you're having rum.
For 2 long years I sailed with them around the Spanish Main, and we captured ships from Portugal, from England, France, and Spain. And we took what we could and we gave none back, for that's the pirate's code. And the wake we left in the Caribbean Sea ran red with blood. Now the Admiralty in London sent a fleet to hunt us down, and a trader in Port Royal told them where we could be found. They surrounded us in Nassau, the captain shouted, let 'em come. The fight'll be over soon enough. Time flies when you're having rum.
Time flies when you're having rum, me boys. Time flies when you're having rum. When you're sailing under the black flag and you're firing all your guns. When you take a Spanish treasure ship, you divide by the rule of thumb. The voyage will be over soon enough. Time flies when you're having rum.
We ran the red flag up and then we readied all our guns. No quarter would we give and in return expected none. We got off one good broadside but outnumbered 10 to 1. They took out half our crew and then our pirating was done. They took us back to London town under key and lock, and the hangman's noose was swinging at the execution dock. The captain turned and said to me, we had fine sailing, son. The voyage, it was over all too soon. Time flies when you're having rum.
Time flies when you're having rum, me boys. Time flies when you're having rum. When you're sailing under the black flag and you're firing all your guns. When you take a Spanish treasure ship, you divide by the rule of thumb. The voyage will be over soon enough. Time flies when you're having rum.
Now as you listen to this tale by now, I'm sure you have surmised that I slipped the hangman's cable and escaped him with my life. But how I got away, well, that's another story, son. My voyages, they aren't over yet. Time flies when you're having rum.
Time flies when you're having rum, me boys. Time flies when you're having rum. When you're sailing under the black flag and you're firing all your guns. When you take a Spanish treasure ship, you divide by the rule of thumb. The voyage will be over soon enough. Time flies when you're having rum. Time flies when you're having rum, you boys. Time flies when you're having rum. When you're sailing under the black flag and you're firing all your guns. When you take a Spanish treasure ship, you divide by the rule of thumb. The voyage will be over soon enough. Time flies when you're having rum.
Oh, Sally Brown, she's the gal for me, boys.
Row, boys, row, boys, row.
Sally Brown, she's the gal for me, boys.
Way high, Miss Sally Brown.
It's down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys.
Row, boys, row, boys, row.
Down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys.
Way high, Miss Sally Brown.
She's lovely on the foreyard, she's lovely down below, boys.
Row, boys, row, boys, row.
She's lovely 'cause she loves me, that's all I want to know, boys.
Way high, Miss Sally Brown.
Oh, Captain Baker, how do you store your cargo?
Row, boys, row, boys, row.
Some I stow forward and some I stow after.
Way high, Miss Sally Brown.
40 fathoms or more below, boys.
Row, boys, row, boys, row.
There's 40 fathoms or more below, boys.
Way high, Miss Sally Brown.
Oh, way high, and up she rises.
Row, boys, row.
Way high, and the blocks is different sizes.
Way high, Miss Sally Brown.
Oh, one more pull, don't you hear the mate a-bawling?
Row, boys, row.
One more pull, that's the end of our hauling.
Way high, Miss Sally Brown.
Sally Brown, she's the gal for me, boys.
Row, boys, row, boys, row.
Sally Brown, she's the gal for me, boys.
Way high, Miss Sally Brown.
Deck, boys, we spotted a prize. Wind's at our back, we have the surprise. Run out the guns, boys, and keep her in sight. She can't run away, there'll be plunder tonight. Take up position and push up the speed. Soon there'll be nowhere to hide. Pack in the powder and sharpen your steel as we come along broadside. Load the cannons for the attack. Now trim the sails, mates, no turning back. Take what you can, boys, give nothing back. Now hoist the colors and raise the black. Fire at will, boys, and pour it on strong. Those Spanish bastards will not last long. Make their ship bleed, boys, we're staking our claim. Those we let live will carry our name. Take up position and push up the speed. Soon there'll be nowhere to hide. Pack in the powder and sharpen your steel as we come along broadside. Load the cannons for the attack. Now trim the sails, mates, no turning back. Take what you can, boys, give nothing back. Hoist the colors and raise the black. Put all the prisoners way down in the hold. Tie them together and group them tenfold. Let them all ponder upon their defeat, while we gain a ship that will add to our fleet. Take up position and push up the speed. Soon there'll be nowhere to hide. Pack in the powder and sharpen your steel as we come along broadside. Load the cannons for the attack. Now trim the sails, mates, no turning back. Take what you can, boys, give nothing back. Hoist the colors and raise the black. So load the cannons for the attack. Now trim the sails, mates, no turning back. Take what you can, boys, give nothing back. Now hoist the colors and raise the black. Hoist the colors and raise the black. Hoist the colors and
San Jose was lost at sea along with a Spanish company. The powder caught under fierce attack. The king never got his emeralds back. They're down, downed and drowned, downed and drowned and never found.
The Royal Charter in Dulles Bay, one of 200 lost that day. Miners' pockets filled with gold dragged them down to the ocean cold. They're down, downed and drowned, downed and drowned and never found. They're down, drowned in the depths below, where the sun don't shine and the winds don't blow. When the timbers crack and the mainstay fails, we'll all find peace wrapped within our sails. Mary Celeste was found alone. The fate of her crew is still unknown. Murder, fraud, or acts bizarre, no one can say, but chances are they're down, downed and drowned, downed and drowned and never found. Hail the Revenge for their bravery, tried to escape fighting 53. The surrender of her last 16 crew couldn't save her boards from the briny blue. They're down, downed and drowned, downed and drowned and never found. They're down, drowned in the depths below, when the sun don't shine and the winds don't blow. When the timbers crack and the mainstay fails, we'll all find peace wrapped within our sails. Pity the crew of Hermione, suffered a cursed mutiny. Their vicious captain caused the brawl, mutineers and victims all. They're down, downed and drowned, downed and drowned and never found. General Slocum's wheels of wood caught ablaze like they never should. Floats of cork filled with weights instead sent families off to the riverbed. They're down, downed and drowned, downed and drowned and never found. They're down, drowned in the depths below, where the sun don't shine and the winds don't blow. When the timbers crack and the mainstay fails, we'll all find peace wrapped within our sails.
Oh, my friends are dead and gone, I'll join them soon, it won't be long. Whether lost at sea or far ashore, to the ocean return forevermore. We're down, downed and drowned, downed and drowned and never found.
Down, downed and drowned, downed and drowned and never found. Down, downed and drowned, downed and drowned and never found. Down, downed and drowned, downed and drowned and never found. Down, downed and drowned, downed and drowned and never found.
Oh, the year was 1778. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. Well, a letter of marque came from the king to the scummiest vessel I'd ever seen. God damn them all. I was told we'd sail the seas for American gold. We'd fire no gun, shed no tear. Well, I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. All I'll quit about it, cried the town. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. For 20 brave men, all fishermen, who would make up for the Antelope's crew. God damn them all. I was told we'd sail the seas for American gold. We'd fire no gun, shed no tear. Well, I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. Now the Antelope, she was a sickening sight. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. She'd a list to the port and the sails in racks, and the cook and the scuppers with the shakes and the jags. God damn them all. I was told we'd sail the seas for American gold. We'd fire no gun, shed no tear. Well, I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. And on the King's birthday we sailed away. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. We were 97 days from Montego Bay. We were pumping like madmen all the way. God damn them all. I was told we'd sail the seas for American gold. We'd fire no gun, shed no tear. Well, I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. And on the the 98th day we sailed again. How I wish I was in Shelbrooke now. With the big fat American hove in sight, our crack 4-pounders made to fight. God damn them all. I was told we'd sail the seas for American gold. We'd fire no gun, shed no tear. Well, I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. Well, that's Yankee